And the Bulls go through their pregame routine. The Bulls play before the hometown crowd, and we've got it live for you right here from Chicago. Our starting lineups will look at the matchups here and who we'll see for our starting five for both teams. And as we take a look here at Derrick Rose, guys, what's your take?
It seems to me that anytime the game is on the line, in big situations, you can't be afraid to fail.
And also, he's one of those guys who can cover 94 feet in the blink of an eye, and often
IQ, just very skilled as a passer and a local scorer.
And that one's good.
Really nice work.
Game against Atlanta. Passes it to Sullinger. Shot clock at 3. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free.
In the league. If there's an opening, he'll find it.
And the opening doesn't have to be there long, Steve, just a nanosecond. I mean, that's the burst this fella possessed.
Feeds it to Rose. Rondo with the steal. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Brooks has got the ball.
Good aggressive finish on the break. Really apparent how powerless the defense was to stop it.
Powerless is a good way to put it, Steve. We're unlikely to see that many uncontested baskets again anytime soon.
A little more special, Kevin. Just grace over power is the way I see it.
Count the bucket.
Beloved in this city.
Celtics leading by 5. Now the feed to Green. With the lead pass, Sullinger with the bucket.
And now
Rose. He's coming off a 25-point game against Toronto.
And his work on the glass, certainly noteworthy. And he contributed in a number of ways.
Clutch. Brooks covering. Lock at 6. Rose goes in. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Shoots from the line. That doesn't go either for Rose.
That's one he knows he should have made.
And that one's good by Noah. You mentioned the stalemate they played a year ago. Do you see that happening again this year?
Kevin, I'm not sure. It's really too early to tell. It wouldn't surprise me, I'd say that much, after what happened. Spot near the very top of the scoring list. I mean, he's come up with so many different ways to beat you at the offensive end of the floor. He's almost unguarded. That'll ignite. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geek.
That's what those alley-oops.
Rose. Pass to Clutch. And Ushit sends it back. Wow. And they're running.
Get outside. Get outside.
Here we go. All alone. The shot's good from Clutch.
And a pleasure to watch him.
Stolen. A chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Hi, Kevin. Clutch in their last time out against the Raptors was simply terrific. He dropped
Rest of their homestand. Humphries with a screen on Rose. Rondo drives in. He passes to Humphries. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. He's covered by Rondo. Snell. The second chance effort. And that one's good by Noah.
That's inexcusable.
And the Celtics making a change here.
You know, guys, when Noah came out of Florida, most people viewed him as just an energy guy or a role player, but I tell you what, I always saw him as a highly skilled player. He could pass it, he could put it on the floor, he's smart defensively. He's shown that he can anchor a defense, and he contributes double-doubles on a night.
On top of the circle, he's got a great view of the floor, and he really can find the guy.
Yeah, well, it's so important these days to be able to make plays off of screen and rolls for a big guy to be able to catch at the foul line, off that drop pass, and then either score.
Following the score by Lou Alden. Rondo kicks to Brooks. He feeds it to Humphries. Gives him the lead pass, and it's rejected. Bulls trail by 8. Here's Clutch. 5 points in the game. Rose goes in. Clutch. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
It just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Rose with the block. Left side Rose. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Sullinger. The feed to Green. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from 14. Gets it to go. On the wing, Dang. Pass to Muhammad. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the deep.
Now here's Gibson. And it's Rose penetrating. Here's Clutch. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got assist number 5 here tonight. That'll do it for the first half. It's the Celtics. They're up by 8. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Thursday is always a great night for basketball on 2K Sports. So let's look back at first half action. The Celtics doing well so far. Their offense has been prolific, moving the ball, getting tons of shots, different looks, options everywhere, around the rim, downtown, mid-range. How do you want it? A valuable contribution so far by Jared Sullinger. He's got 10 points and has looked very good defensively, playing hard-nosed ball out there. And for the Bulls, they're still gutting it out. They brought some momentum in their recent play, but tonight, it's come to a screeching halt. A sensational first half for Clutch. He's got 11 points, and he's had some good court vision, helping out in the assist department as well. And that's all we got for you here in the studio. Time to send you back out to Kevin, Steve, Clark, and Doris for the start of the second half.
Marshawn Brooks, and it's Humphreys in at the pivot, manning the middle. Pass to Noah. He's against Humphreys. Here's Clutch. It's Chicago with another bucket. Back to Rose. Right side Rose. Noah. And the shot is good. They get it back. Sullinger with the bucket. Sullinger's got 12. Rose passes to Clutch. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
He clearly had the speed advantage there, and he used it to burn the D for the sweet hoop. Nice play.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made one and missed one. On the way. Misses off the right iron.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
Here's Brooks, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Noah with a screen on Brooks. Here's Clutch, and here's a nice one-handed slam.
Well, I tell you, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
You know, one area that Rajon Rondo has struggled during his career is his free throw shooting. Just a little over 60% for his career, and that's not the type of percentage you
fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
He feeds it to Brooks. Back to Rondo. Rondo off the pick from Sullinger. Rondo drives in. That one goes. Count it.
Rondo, he's been really good. He ranks in the top 20 in the league in steals.
And you know, you threw his #1 assist rank, and he really makes it easy for his teammates to score because he's so good at giving them the ball in ideal position.
Dunleavy dishes to Rose. The high post shot, and good, as it just snugs right down. Celtics leading by 6. Rondo passes to Brooks. Brooks, left side. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goal.
Reaction of the fans to that call.
Well, it's obvious they did not like it, Steve.
Rose kicks to Dunleavy. Dang. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk. Well, as far as the defense goes, Clark, that is not what's going to keep them in this lead.
Yeah, but from the other perspective, you can see just...
Yeah, I agree, guys. I sense a little bit of a momentum shift here.
To the middle, and then Usher with the dunk. Well, Clark, Boston takes it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points.
That's a battle they haven't been winning today, guys. Their work on the glass has to improve.
And that's not the only thing that's gone against them.
And that one's good, Brooks.
Well, remember, he made 2 3-pointers in the first half, but has not been able to get anything to fall here in the second.
Green kicks to Rondo. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Wallace, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the hit.
That's how you do it.
Clutch, defended by Asher. The kick out to Rose. Pass to Clutch. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. He passes to Wallace. Wide open. And he hits the jumper for two. Wallace has got 9. He kicks it to Olynyk. 6 to shoot. Covered by Noah. Shoots from 14. Noah with the block. Here's Clutch. Here's Dang. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Left to play in the third. Rondo kicks to Cunningham. Back to Rondo. He dishes it to Green. And there's the feed to Wallace. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Down low. Bass. Another shot, and the basket by Olynyk. Olynyk's got his first 2 points.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Celtics lead by 17.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you, Clark. Their rebounding is right there at the top of the list. And you love the concentration. Gets hit, but stays with the play.
Yeah,
This is it to Clutch. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Rondo dishes to Humphries. It's stolen by Dang. There's the lob to the hoop. And it's Butler with the jam.
That's surreal.
And in precision, that's not nearly as easy as they made it look.
The drive by Rondo. Out to Brooks. Shot clock at 6. That's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Pass to Clutch. Back to Butler. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And it's good. And that's now outside Butler. Back to Rose. There's the pass to Clutch. Lets it go with the 3. Jared Sullinger pulls it in. Celtics leading by 16. Brooks, the pass to Rondo. Rondo is doubled. Brooks from outside. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, when the double team.
Pass to Clutch for the 3. And the shot is good. Clutch has got 16 minutes through the final quarter now. Dang passes to Clutch. The dish to Boozer. Here's Clutch. Puts up a 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And you can't leave him alone.
Burn one there.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, the head coach for the Celtics had some instructing off.
And Brooks, here we go. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
I like that phrase.
Yeah, I don't use that phrase very often, but to me, that's what happened. He shifted the brain into neutral.
That was embarrassing.
Brooks outside. Back to Rondo. On the wing, Wallace. Kept alive by Boston.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
Sullinger.
The boards and cashing in on some of those putbacks.
And you know what? He is also relentless on the boards. He works as hard on his rebounding as anybody you're going to see.
Rose against Rondo. Rose. Good.
And he's made the most.
Humphries with a screen on Rose. Shot clock at 5. And the dunk by Humphries.
Well, that's a solidly
Not shuffle his feet. Really well done there offensively.
Back to Rose. And fouled to the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
I'll tell you what, he's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. He can
Quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Rondo off the pick from Sullinger. Sullinger with a screen for Rondo. Kicks it to Sullinger. Dishes it to Brooks. Hits it to go. Brooks has got 12 now. Shot denied. Here we go, one-on-one. Knocks it loose. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Trips down the breakaway slam.
Textbook example.
Outside Rondo. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
It leads to the great basket in transition.
Love the attacking style there, Steve.
Humphries with a screen on Rose. Rondo dishes to Humphries. Count that one.
He shot the ball.
Rose kicks to Boozer. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Drives in. And here we go. Carlos Boozer again.
Purely from the side, moving the ball and passing, getting everybody involved. They're in a great flow.
Clutch the pass to Boozer. The lead now in single digits. And they're on a 10-2 run here. Passes to Clutch. Feeds it to Noah. Makes the lead pass. And Rose throws it down. Hit dazzling, especially Clark at his side.
Well, you look at a guy who doesn't have the height of some other big-time dunkers, and it always looks better, and he certainly makes up for the lack of height with that athleticism.
Yeah, his leaping ability is just off the charts, guys.
Green dishes to Rondo. 6 to shoot. Sullinger with the bucket.
You know, they'll want to generate tight, guys.
Bulls trail by 8. Outside Rose. Clutch. He kicks to Dang. Pass to Clutch. Jacks up a 3. That's good. Clutch has got 38. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. And here we go with Derrick Rose. Dang connects. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
They are killing him with that three-point shot here in the second half.
Well, the defense fully stretched out trying to stop that shot and still not able to get it done.
And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. It was tight, but they managed to come up with the win.
Well, nobody wants to lose a close game, Kevin. It's much better to win those tight games.
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. For Clark, Stephen Doris, and the rest of the crew, Kevin Harlan saying see you next time.
Word has just come down from the league that you have been awarded the Player of the Month award. Does something like this create any sort of momentum that will help the team as a whole?
I definitely think so. To me, it means I'm at the top of my game right now, while my teammates are also playing and contributing to help me get these great numbers. I'm the focus of the offense when I'm on the court, and my teammates do everything they can to facilitate it. We'll all be celebrating this award together tonight, I'll tell you that much, man.